This is a true ghost story. When I was younger, I often went camping. On one of these trips, I ventured up a mountain in the dead of winter and found shelter in an abandoned old house. It was an eerie place, but I didn't think much of it at the time. That evening, the weather took a turn for the worse, and the cold wind howled outside. Before settling down for the night, I finished drinking from a soda bottle. Since the windows had no glass, I casually tossed the empty bottle out. I could hear it skitter across the frozen snow outside. But just a few minutes later, I was startled to hear the same bottle fly back through the window. It was unsettling, but I brushed it off, convincing myself it was just the wind. I tried to sleep again, but after a while I heard footsteps on the floor below me. I was sleeping upstairs, so I got up to check. When I went downstairs, there was no one there. At this point, I was beginning to feel a creeping sense of fear. I had a small radio with me, as this happened long before mobile phones were common. To drown out the sounds from downstairs, I turned the volume all the way up. For a while it worked, but then the radio started to distort, slowing down like a record player losing power. I turned it off, feeling uneasy. That's when I heard voices and more footsteps, moving quickly up and down the stairs. The activity became overwhelming. I couldn't take it any longer. Grabbing my things, I fled the house and decided to sleep outside despite the terrible weather. I buried myself in the snow for warmth, but thankfully I had a Glacier 40-JC sleeping bag that kept me safe from the cold. To this day, I'll never forget that night. The unsettling feeling of the footsteps, the voices, and the strange return of the soda bottle have haunted me ever since.